Hey everybody, it's Brooke with The Buttered Home. I am coming to you from a different side of my messy kitchen today. This will be our last tip of the week before Thanksgiving because next weekend we got all kind of stuff going on, getting ready for Thanksgiving and gonna be out of town, all that fun, good stuff. So, to kind of extend an olive branch, if you will, I'm going to be giving you 4 tips today that actually will help make your Thanksgiving easier and a whole lot less stressful. So if you are making your own Southern cornbread dressing, I'll drop a link to that recipe, to our recipe, in the comments after we're done. Then ideally, well, this is probably more than 4 tips, so I'm giving you some bonus tips. So you probably want to go ahead this week sometime and make your cornbread. It'll be fine in the freezer. It'll thaw in just a couple of hours. So that's one way you can get ahead. Now, we don't eat a ton of cornbread here. And I am very particular, as was my mother, about the egg bread that I make for my dressing. Now, you can do that as simple or as complex if you like, but we don't use a lot of cornmeal on a day-to-day basis. And one of the things about cornmeal is it doesn't matter what kind you get. If you keep it in the pantry, it can get little bugs in it and things like that, and that's just no good. So if you invest the money in buying really good cornmeal, like I do for my egg bread, just like my mama did, our first tip for keeping that good for a year or more is if you don't use all of it, you can store it in the freezer. I do this with flour, cornmeal, all kinds of things because I tend to buy it in large quantities. Now, this I do not because it comes in this size bag. I haven't found it in a larger bag, but I just simply, when I'm done with it, I just keep it all safe and sound in my freezer. Now, a lot of times I buy it, don't open it, and I could keep it in the freezer. After you open it, that one was unopened, you can put it in a freezer safe bag. That will protect it even further, but 9 times out of 10, the raw flour, the raw cornmeal does just fine and doesn't get any moisture in it outside of a bag. So that's your first tip. Your next tip, some people call it wasteful, I call it smart and stress-free. All of my casseroles, my dressing even, I go to the Dollar Tree or Dollar General and buy these casserole dishes, and I make all of my casseroles. I even, when I get done with the turkey and slice it, I put it in one of these because cleanup, now let's just be honest, cleanup anytime for me is stressful. I don't like cleaning up the kitchen. And especially when you've cooked a lot for Thanksgiving, cleanup can kind of be taxing and cumbersome. Even if you have nice, sweet family there to help you, it makes your life easier just one time a year, or even at Christmas, so 2 times a year, just to invest a little more in something that you can throw away or send home with somebody else, and you won't have to get a dish back. So that's a good stress-free tip number 2. Now, along those same lines, as far as reducing your leftovers and sending food home with people, the dollar store also has aluminum muffin tins. And what's great is they come with these tops that are domed, so you can like fill them up all the way to the top and add some, and this makes a perfect take-home plate, and you'll have 6 little areas where you can put 6 different things that gets leftovers out of your house and home with somebody else, and they can take the lid off, pop this in the oven, and easily reheat it as is in the foil. So those are a couple of investments that you can make in having take home and throwaway cleanup. Now let's talk about one big tip. This is my biggest tip, and I share this every year, but there's somebody out there who doesn't know this. So one of my biggest hassles is not having room in my refrigerator for everything. So you've got all these aluminum casserole dishes and nowhere to put them. And if you cover them with foil, well, you know you can't stack them on top of each other because they'll kind of fall in. And that goes the same with your regular casserole dishes too. If you're covering them with a soft cover, especially for the things that you make ahead of time, you don't want one to fall in the other. So to add more shelf space in your refrigerator, and we're gonna do this. So like my bottom shelf here is full. So there's one of two things that you can use. If you're like me, you got plenty of sheet pans or either cooling racks. Ideally, it's gonna be something that you're not gonna need the day of. So if you've only got one sheet pan, don't use it for this, find something else. You can use lids for other things, what have you. But we simply just take that sheet pan or that cooling rack or both, and we slide that over the top of our first layer. Either way, you want to get them to fit in there. And then you have room to put in double the pans. So you have pans here and pans up top, and that automatically gives you another shelf and a stable shelf so that you don't have one dish falling into the other. So that's my big Thanksgiving tip, is a real easy way to use what you've already got and create that extra space in your refrigerator. So just to recap, your cornmeal, your flours, if you don't use a lot of that historically and you want to buy it, but you don't want it to ruin, then those things can be stored in the freezer after you're done with them. Or if you find them on sale, you can buy them on sale and keep them in the freezer till you need them. The second thing is it's the holidays. Make things easy on yourself. Use these throwaway pans. They're great if you have leftovers to send home with people. And if you wanted to send some custom leftovers home, they also make these aluminum muffin pans, and that makes reheating easy for the people that you send the food home with too. We hope that you have a fantastic Thanksgiving, absolutely fantastic. Whether you have a small family, large family, if it's just one or two of you, make the most of it. Get up that day, be thankful for what you have, be thankful for the people in your life, and let that follow you through not only the holiday season after, but every day to come. I love Thanksgiving. I love what it means, and I love that my whole family has really embraced that. That is one of, other than Easter, our favorite holiday. I do. But truthfully, every day should be Thanksgiving. I read somewhere where, and I don't remember who it was, so forgive me, said every day before they open or when they open their eyes every morning, they thank the Lord for allowing them to do that. And they ask the Lord to keep them thankful and keep His blessings foremost on their mind throughout the rest of the day. And you'll find that when you do that, when you take that positive outlook and you keep your focus on Jesus, then your day just kind of falls in line. And there's not a lot that can get to you, even if you got to clean up the kitchen after Thanksgiving. So I hope y'all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. You never know, Thanksgiving Day, I may pop in. So make sure if you're following us on Facebook that you have us set to your favorites, that you're following our channel so that we organically pop up as going live when we go live. Make sure that you're subscribed to us on YouTube so the same thing happens. It puts it in your feed as soon as we go live. And you can even set up notifications to get notified over on YouTube to do that. We are not done yet. We still have a lot of special things and a lot of great tips to share with you that will take you after Thanksgiving right into Christmas and through the end of the year. Also, make sure that you are subscribed to our VIP email list. It's getting close, and I've been working on our 12 days of cookie recipes. Ooh, you do not want to miss this, but you've got to be on my email list. Got to be on my email list to get those cookie recipes, and they're all free. We just ask for your email address. You're going to get in return, I think it's up to 85 free cookie recipes from some of the best cooks that I know. They're all friends of mine. They're all food bloggers, and they're free to you. Now, we're going to send you other emails too, but it's always going to be with free recipes. So if you don't like getting free recipes, then don't sign up. So maybe that's how I should pitch that. But I will also drop a link in the comments of this video too when we're done on how you can sign up for our VIP email list so you don't miss those Christmas cookies or any of the new recipes that we have on deck for the most wonderful time of the year. And our VIP email list gets all of our new recipes first. They get access to the videos, they get access to the recipes before they're ever put on social media. So if you want to be a Buttered Home VIP, get on that email list and stay on that email list because that is direct communication with me. I got several of you who always reply to my emails and you get an answer back from me every time. I love that. I love comments. I love replies to my emails. My relationship with you guys is just as important to me as my immediate family because this fills my cup, you fill my cup, and I am grateful and thankful for you. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. Tell somebody you love them. Tell somebody you're thankful and grateful for them, and tell them why. So from all of us here at the Buttered